friends can be. Every stitch tells a story. Every color shines so bright. Welcome to Horizon Crochet, where creativity finds its way. Laugh a little, stay a while. Share a pattern, share a smile. At Horizon Crochet, we're all friends here, making memories year after year. One stitch at a time, we'll grow together, crocheting through every kind of weather. Grab your yarn, grab your tea, come crochet with Kelly. Horizon Crochet. Come on in, pull up a chair. Leave the busy world out there. Grab your yarn and your favorite tea. There's a place where friends can be. Every stitch tells a story. Every color shines so bright. Welcome to Horizon Crochet, where creativity finds its way. Laugh a little, stay a while. Share a pattern, share a smile.
Hi, good morning. It is Friday morning and my name is Kelly and welcome to Horizon Crochet. Hi Jen, hi Jeanette, good to see you ladies. How is everybody this morning? I am just I'm not used to being live this time of day, but I'm off today, work. I'm really excited to be too. Anyway, this weekend's going to be a lot of fun. Got a lot of things going on. I'm going with a really good friend to go see a movie this afternoon. Tomorrow we have a crochet session, and I notice my live is freezing. Let's take a look and see what's going on with that. And just make sure everything is okay. Hey, Coffee Mama, Anastasia. Looks like everything is okay. I've got good strong signal. Let me know if it's freezing a lot for you all. Yeah, tomorrow is a crochet session for Sarah's and I's meetup here locally. So I'm kind of getting ready for that as well. And then I'm going to do a couple of surprise lives throughout the weekend because I'm off today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Isn't it glorious? So, yeah, some things planned. What I am working on today is something really basic, but it's supposed to be really basic. I'm making some swatches and also a rectangle granny square to show people tomorrow at our live get-together. And hopefully provide some good examples for those who came out and were very new to crochet. I'm excited to always see new people crochet and how it's growing and how people are really interested in it. There's like a bit of a boom in my area, it seems like. Anyway, so that is me. That is my plans for the weekend. It is good to see you all. Jeanette, nice to meet you from Nova Scotia. I am in Southern Ontario. So hello up in Nova Scotia. Hello, Jen, down in Georgia. And Coffee Mama, I want to know how your dragon's going. I haven't had a chance to talk to you about your dragon that you're making lately. Really curious to how it's going. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So as far as projects, I did make another chicken. You can see my chicken right there, right there, that thing right there. That's a chicken. I made it out of granny squares. I made another one of those and gave it away to somebody. And then also, I've been trying to do the rectangle granny square. This is really rough looking. It was my first try at it, and there's some things I didn't like about it. So I started over with different yarn, and I'm enjoying it much more. So why was I not enjoying this? Let me see if I can get close enough. Look at how frayed this yarn is. Yes, it's chunky yarn, but you can see how it's kind of, I don't know, it just bothers me. All these, I am not a halo effect girl. I like a nice clean stitch, but I'm okay with either. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's not my preference. And this yarn is Lion Brands Recycled. And I have used it before previously and didn't have any problems with it. But for whatever reasons, this one skein is just it's kind of frayed, and I don't know. Anyway, I didn't like it. So I started over, and I'm liking this much better. It's a little wonky. I'm still trying to figure out the corners, but you can see how it's not nearly as frayed as much, and it's the same brand, the same make, but not as frayed. Interesting, I guess, So I'm just working on this and starting it out. Anastasia says, so slow. She's talking about a dragon. She's putting together a dragon for her son out of dragon stitches or crocodile stitches that look like dragon scales. So I was really interested in following her through this process as she makes this dragon. I've slowly been enjoying the summer with my kids. I also have a knit project I've been working on too. Ooh, I didn't know you knit as well. What are you knitting, Anastasia? I'm really curious. Jen says, Gelly, guess what? What, Jen? Tell me. I like guess whats. I hope it's good. I hope it's fun. Is it secret? Is it safe? What is it, Jen? I'm curious now. While you're telling me, I'm going to work on my rectangle granny square here. What I wanted to make out of the rectangle granny squares, once I get more comfortable with it, is placemats as a gift. I wanted to make a series of 6 placemats, and I thought that a neat pattern would be the rectangle granny square. Now, I'm not going to use this yarn for it. I would use a size 5 or a size 4, so it's not so wobbly when you place a plate on it. So it's not so, I don't know, it just seems like a smaller yarn would be better for a placemat or a table runner. So, yeah. Let me do one more stitch, and then hopefully Jen has told me. You're a carnivore, Jen. Well, now we need to get you one of those Yarnivore shirts that I have that says Yarnivore devours large amounts of yarn. I love that t-shirt so much. That's great, Jen. I mean, I know you were kind of leaning in that direction anyway, but if that's what fits your lifestyle and what you want to do, I got my fingers and my toes crossed for you. I'm super excited. And I'm not sure how I can help this far away, but if I can, you let me know. Go, Jen. Go, Jen. It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. And tell Yaya I said hi, Jen. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning. Good to see you. Of course, you weren't here when I kicked off my call, and I had no concerns with my audio. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Hi, Mary. Rolling down the river. That's what Sassy Mary's in the house. Good to see you all. Socks. Okay, you're knitting socks, Anastasia. Very interesting. Sammy was talking about a lot of sock yarn yesterday for one of her projects upcoming. And it's something I've kind of stayed away from footwear or socks only because it's such dainty tiny yarn, or it tends to be size 3 or 2, and that just stresses me out a little bit. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. Progress, right? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's what I'm trying to tell myself, at least. The doctor put you on it. Okay, Jen, that's interesting. Oh, I'm glad they're supporting you in this, and they're going to be following you along with it, I guess. Hey, Brianna, trouble's in the house. And yeah, so I'm excited to see everybody. I'm excited for the weekend. And like I said, I'm going to go see a movie with Sarah this afternoon. Sarah and I and one of my daughters, we are going to go out and go see Odyssey. Has anybody seen Odyssey yet? I'm just curious. Imagine there's so many things you could crochet, like costume wise, for a movie like that. I've seen a lot of patterns. If you remember, on Sunday we played a game, and one of the winners was Freehand, and she picked a really interesting pattern that kind of reminds me of casual wear, but also you could very easily turn it into like a theme style. Brianna, you missed me sabotage Sammy's lighting last night. Oh, what did you do, Brianna? How did you do that? I almost bought myself a new chair for down here, because my chair, do you hear that? It makes a lot of noises and it bugs me a little bit. It's not the most comfortable chair either. So I've been thinking about, for some holidays coming up in September, I would spoil myself and get a new chair for down here. We'll see. We shall see. And I pull my yarn. I don't pull my yarn from the center. I pull my yarn from the outside. So you see me going like this a lot. I feel like I'm fly fishing when I'm crocheting. My husband says, "Are you fishing again?" It's like the constantly pulling on the yarn. One day I'll learn how to pull from the center. I just hate dealing with the yarn barf. How about you all? Does the yarn barf bother you as much as it does me? I just don't like having to deal with it. And if I pull the yarn from the outside, I notice that I don't have to deal with it. Is it just me or the type of yarn I'm using? Oh, Jen, what did you get? I got some crochet books with my gift card. Very nice, Jen. I'm excited. You'll have to show me pictures when they come in. Show me a picture of which ones you got. Yes, I pull from the outside as well. Anastasia does. Okay. Nice. I'm glad I'm not alone, Anastasia. And Brianna says, oop, I missed some messages. Yaya says hi. Okay, tell her I said ya. Hi, Yaya. Kathleen Kelly, I got a drop spindle with the Amazon card. Thank you. Ooh, I don't even know what that is. I have to look this up. What is a drop? What did she call it? A drop spindle. What is a drop? Oh, spinning. It has something to have to do with spinning. Okay. I see. Hand wool starter spinner kit. Drop spindle. A whirl yarn. Interesting. That is cool. There's so much for me to learn still, and I'm excited to learn it all from you all. Kathleen, you'll have to let me know how the spindle works out for you. I'm really curious. Jen says my blood sugar was. Was it high or low? And that's why she put you on it, Jen? Brianna says about Sammy's lighting. She showed a blue tinted pic I sent her, and the lighting went really orange. Man, Brianna, when I first started, I had this like orange hue over everything until I got a new camera. And it really drove me crazy because I couldn't get rid of this orange like glow. Anyway, that's funny though that her lighting adjusted to the picture instead of her surroundings. Look at you, Brianna, just causing chaos everywhere, and we love it. We love it. Don't believe anything otherwise. And yeah, Jen, which books did you get? How much are those Yarnivore shirts anyway? They're around 25 to 30 each, Jen. Yeah, outside pull on a spinner. It's superior to me now, unless it's easy pull center, I trust. So I have one of those type holders, and you stick it in the middle of the skein, and then you attach it to a magnet, and it just spins as you pull it. The only thing that's awkward is carrying it up and down the stairs all the time. The first world problem, right? It's a minor inconvenience, but it's something that drives me a little nuts. But yeah, I'm going to check out one of those type of spinners that you all are talking about. You missed Spinning Saturday? I did. Why did I miss Spinning Saturday? Where was Saturdays are like kind of my family day. I was doing something with the family, but I don't remember what. Just like tomorrow I'm doing something, and I'll probably miss most of it tomorrow too. Saturday is kind of my run around fun, friends, family, that kind of stuff. So, neither do I. Haha. I love my spinner. I'm going to have to check them out. But if you see, let me see if I can see up in the corner there, that thing up there, that thing I have, that's kind of a spinner. Is that work in the same way that you all are talking about? That thing up there? Let me know if that's a variation of the same thing you all are talking about. Jen says they are all books for beginners. Not sure which ones. I'll let you know. Sounds good, Jen. I'm really curious. There's some really good ones out there. And I've gotten some in the beginning when I first started to crochet. And they really helped me a lot. I wouldn't say they had longevity because it wasn't like... It was very beginner, and I kind of grew out of them pretty fast, but they did have their benefits, so I'm not knocking it in any way, shape, or form. I think that's great, Jen. All right. So I'm getting it started, The only thing that drives me a little nuts with this pattern is these holes right, it's kind of hard to hold this and show you all. But there's these holes where I attach double crochets to the chain. Like, see this hole right here? This is kind of a gap. I wonder if I did my chain too loose, and that's why it's like drooping in those loops, or if it's something that will even out as I continue to go through. We'll see. We will find out, that's for sure. And so I went around that corner, and that's there. Let's take this and see what happens. I'm not liking this corner too much. It looks a little wonky, but let me see if it evens out after I... And then next weekend, going to marry Maxim. I'm excited about that. The husband and I are going. because we have other plans as well while we're there in town. Let's see. I don't know what a doodad is. A doodad. I don't know what a doodad is. Did I say doodad? Did I say doodad? I do say doodad. A doodad is just a thing. It's another word to say thing. Is it that thing? I feel like. And this yarn, I've been using bulky lately, size 5, and instead of super bulky, and it is really weird to go back to super bulky this morning. It feels kind of foreign almost, which is really a good feeling. If you know me, you know I've had struggles with size 4 yarn or smaller. So the fact that this super bulky yarn feels a little weird is such a good thing, because that means I'm growing adjusted to smaller yarns, which I really want to get a hang of. So I'm really excited about that. Hey Thomas. Thomas is in the house. Just got off work. Hello. Good to see you, Thomas. I was thinking about you the other day. On Grandma's channel, Crochet Corner, she was referencing you one night, well, looking for you because you knew the information nobody else knew. I'm trying to remember what exactly it was she was looking for, but it just reminded me of how knowledgeable you are and how much people rely on you to get them information. But anyway, I'm babbling. I just was thinking about that. We missed you the other night. I wish I could tell you when it was, but what was it? I'm trying to remember what it was she wanted to ask you, though. Nobody else knew the answer, and she was like, Thomas would know. Probably had something to do with Habitat of Humanity. Habitat? No, not Habitat for Human. What do you guys call that program? I can't remember. Anyway. Yo, Tommy bro. Yay, socks coming soon. Uh-oh. I would love to make a pair of Christmas socks. That would be so fun. I would really enjoy that. All right, now I'm going around this corner. How is this going to work? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, lock the door. All right, I'm going around this corner. And on Sunday, we'll have a game like we normally do. And I will try and stick around a little bit longer as well. So it's starting to shape out okay. I'm a little concerned about this corner, though, and how I'm supposed to go around it. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. Do the same thing I did at the other end. 3 double crochets to make a cluster, chain 3, and then do it again. Go into the other space. 1, 2, 3. Cluster, chain 2. So like how I talk to myself, sorry. Trying to get some crocheting done before tomorrow, though, when I have to give them, I want to go in with some swatches, and I might switch to swatches here as soon as I'm done this row. I want to put together a little swatch that has single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, you know, that kind of thing. So they have, for the newer crocheters, they have an example of what the stitch is supposed to look like. So I'm excited to do that. I've collected some labels as well. So these people are really new and they don't know how to read labels yet either. So I'm excited to show them, and I've collected a bunch of labels, and it's just going to be fun, basically. I'm looking forward to it. You mean Healing Humanity? Yes, I keep thinking of Habitat for Humanity. It's a program that we have here, at least in Southern Ontario. And but you're right, Thomas. It's Healing Humanity. Thank you. I talk to myself too, Jen says. You want to switch to switch? Swatch to switch? Yes. Yes. Do you remember swatch watches? Anybody remember the swatches? When I'm like showing my age, but Thomas says, I talk to myself all the time. Now, if I only would listen. Yes. My intelligence, I have an intelligent side of my brain, but my emotional side of my brain usually wins. So I hear you, Thomas. All right, so that corner went better than I thought it would. It actually worked out okay. So I watched a tutorial by Hooked by Robin, and it showed me how to make a rectangular granny square. So, and it was, her videos are really good. They're basic, they're simple. She uses technical language, but she also uses more simple, so you can associate and you can learn, which is nice. All right, so we're coming along. It's going to space a little bit more as it grows, but it's getting there. I'm going to do the center, this Fisherman White Cream color by Lion Brand, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch to a bluish or green color and start doing rings in scrap yarn. I've got enough scrap yarn to make a decent size runner or something, and I want it to be random. I don't want to plan it. I've never made a project that I didn't plan out, and I want to just wing it and scrap yarn it and see how it turns out. I've seen some people do scrap yarn projects and they space out their colors. They try and go light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. I might do something like that, but that is the closest to planning I'm going to get with it, just to get rid of some of these bundles and balls of yarn that I have left that are not full. But yeah, so cleaning out my stash. I also, Kayleen really got me talking about my t-shirt yarn the other day, that I have multiples balls of t-shirt yarn. So I might do a project or a basket with that as well coming up soon. Thomas says, yes, I got that. It's in the US too. Interesting. Very cool. Jen remembers swatch watches? Yeah, I've got a couple of swatch watches, Jen. A couple of years ago, I gave up on my smartwatch because it just, no matter what smartwatch I would end up buying, it would not hold a charge very long, and I was charging more often than I was wearing. So I just went back to regular watches, and I picked up a couple old swatch watches, and they're still a thing. You can still go to Times Square in New York City and they have a swatch watch shop. Swatch watch shop. Say that 3 times fast, Jen. I have so much scrap yarn laying around from Tiger. I have to give him pipe cleaners to give him. It's so funny. And Tiger's your cat, right? Fighting the digital overlords. Yes, fight the overlords. Well, I'm glad everybody enjoyed their gift cards. I know Brianna also sent me an email, which I appreciate, letting me know what she got. And Jen got books. Kathleen got a spinner. I'm not sure what Debbie and Barb did, but I'm glad you all were able to use them for something that you want. Because shipping is a pain in the butt. Am I allowed to say butt? Butt. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch gears now, I think. I'm going to start to make a swatch for tomorrow. Maybe. I'm kind of having fun with this. Now that I got it started and now that I have it going, I'm enjoying it. And I might just keep going instead. I wonder how... I think the corners just get... Let's try this. Let's see what happens going around this edge. Oops. I did 4 instead of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then chain 3. I bought, and I'm excited to share it with you all. I was telling Bonbon that I was trying not to buy yarn. Well, I bought yarn. I totally bought yarn. I bought some yarn from Mary Maxim because I've been getting lots of emails for them ever since I signed up for their newsletter. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I got some MJ Designs yarn. I didn't know she had her own yarn, but at Mary Maxim, she's got her own brand of yarn. So I ordered some of it because it was on sale for $6.99 Canadian dollar to get it. So I totally bought some. I want to try it. I want to see what it's like. I splurged a little bit. I bought a lot, like a lot. I want to say I think I bought like 30 skeins. What is that? What does that come to? I'm gonna have to look it up, but I'm excited to try that yarn. And it's also kind of a goal yarn. You ever buy yourself an outfit or something that helps you achieve a goal? Yeah, MJ has yarn. Let me see if I can find it and I'll show it to you. But yeah, she's got yarn. It's called MJ's Off the Hook Designs, Timeless Tones Anti-Pulling DK Yarn. And I got colors in like tan, midnight, silver. Silver's really like a light bluish gray. Warm cocoa, which is a dark, warm, nice warm brown, and a color called vintage rose. I thought it would make a really nice fall project. So I bought the yarn while I saw it on sale. MJ is a designer, crochet pattern designer, crocheter. She has a lot of patterns on Etsy, Barb. And good morning, Barb. Good to see you. Yeah, it's DK. Why the little person running? Did I jump into something I don't know I'm jumping into, Brianna? My was MJ grandma, but doubt they mean her. Aw. Oh, that's so cute. You know, I also think of MJ from Spider-Man, Thomas. Like, there was an MJ character in Spider-Man too, I think. I think that's what they called her, MJ. But yeah, MJ Designs apparently has her own yarn through Mary Maxim. If you want to check it out, I'll let you know when mine comes in what I think of it, but I'll be new to it as well. But I was fascinated when I saw it too, Brianna. I was like, what? I didn't know she had yarn. But yeah, she's got her own yarn. I'm running to the site, $4.99 for me. Nice. Let me know what you get. I don't know if she had different types of yarn. I just happened to see that one that was on sale for $6.99. I'm glad it's even cheaper for you. Which kind of surprised me, because isn't Mary Maxim a Canadian brand store? But everything costs more up here, so. Thomas, I'm glad you're home from work. Put your feet up, relax, hang out for a little bit. Did you hear Jen's on carnivore now? But yeah, Jen, if you want the link to the t-shirts for Yarnivore, let me know and I'll email it to you, or I'll send it to you on Discord. And if anybody has Discord, Anastasia, no, it wasn't Anastasia, it was somebody else that I tried to invite to Discord, but it's not going through for some reason. But it's not Anastasia, it was somebody else. Somebody named Sarah, but not our Sarah, a different Sarah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I really should be making a swatch for tomorrow, but I'm enjoying making this rectangular granny square. I still have to practice on the corners, though. Mary Jane Watson. Yes, that was it. There's been a couple of actresses that play that part in Spider-Man, but I think it was Kirsten Dunst, something like that. I liked her the best as MJ in the Spider-Mans that I saw. I was telling everybody I'm going to see Odyssey this afternoon. I'm excited to go see a movie. I haven't seen a movie in quite a while. I get to hang out with my buddy Sarah and my daughter, and it'll be fun. Pull my hair. How many times do you pull your hair out of your crochet project? All the time. All the time. And I keep talking to Thomas. Thomas, I bought one of those bacon grease collectors that you had. You showed yours, and I was like, what? I need one of those, because we've been saving our bacon grease in cans, like old soup cans. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way to do this. And when I saw yours that one day in that one video, I bought one right away, instantly. I was like, oh, I need that in my life, so I can stop having empty cans of grease in my cabinet. Blah, blah. All right, coming around on the corner again. This time it's going to be a little different because I won't have the same spacings, I don't think. So I might be pausing it here. Let's see what it looks like. No, I think I'll be great. It has the holes here, so I'm going around this corner now. I'm going to double crochet a little bit, or do some chains a little bit, and then I'm going to work into this space. But it keeps saying 3 chains, but 3 chains doesn't seem to be lining up properly. I'm just going to do 2 this time. See if it helps control the turns. You didn't like Kirsten Dust as a kid? I don't like her either. All the hate. No, I'm kidding. Different people like different actors for different roles. Wow, that's a big gap. Go over here. Somebody said I crochet like an Italian. I move my arms all over the place. And I thought that was so funny because Italians sometimes talk with their hands, and I have a little bit in that in me. But somebody said I crochet like an Italian. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's take a look, see where we are here. Chain 2. I need to do 1 more double crochet, and then I'll catch up on the chat. And then we turn it. Very cool. It's coming out better than I thought it was. I thought I had messed up the corners, but it's turning out okay. It's turning out all right. Everything's gonna be all right, all right. Everything's gonna be all right, all right. Okay, let me catch up on the. Send it on Discord. I will. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, not alone. I still like Bring It On, but that may be the only thing I liked her in. I don't think I've seen that one. That is funny. Italian. Crochet like an Italian. I have no idea how to do that. Bring It On was a good movie. Was that a dance movie? Bring It On? Or a cheerleader movie? Cheerleader or dance? One or the other. I used to do needlepoint. Ooh, Jen, that sounds cool. I've always thought about embroidery. I thought embroidery would be really fun to do, but I think crochet is more practical. So when you go to the movie theater, do you pack your own snacks and take them in a bag? Hide them? Smuggle them? Since I'm such a smuggler. Brianna? Should I pick up some snacks or buy snacks there? Could buy snacks there, pay $40 more. Or I could go to like the dollar store and get a whole bunch of snacks and throw them in my bag. What would you do? Pre-shop your snacks or buy your snacks there? The last time you went to the movie theater, which one did you do? Bring your own or pay the crazy price of popcorn? I love some movie popcorn too. Oop. Nightbot's mad at Brianna. Let's see what he wants. What is it? Let's take a look here. What is happening tomorrow that you are prepping for? I have a in-person crochet meeting that my friend Sarah and I, she lives locally near me, and we go to our local library and we have a crochet meetup. And last month when we did it, we had a lot of new people there, Barb, who were just learning crochet. And that's really exciting. It's not necessarily what we designed the meeting for, but we're happy to support people, you know. So that's what I'll be prepping for tomorrow. Wish you could come and teach them some tips and tricks and stuff like that. That would be fantastic. But you're a little far away. That's it. Embroidery. Gotcha. Smuggle, but not snuggle. But snuggle works too. I'd totally snuggle you, Brianna. Let's embarrass Brianna. I would totally smuggle and snuggle you. I'm a smuggler. What's that word for Harry Potter? A muggle? Are you a muggle? A smuggle? A snuggle? Or a muggle? Oops, Nightbot knows the code. Sorry. No problem. Snow caps and ice. I might get an icy. That's sadly that there's hard to smuggle in from 7-Eleven. That's true. Drinks are hard to smuggle in. I haven't been in a movie theater since Return of the King came out. Oh, that was such a great movie series. Lord of the Rings, Kathleen. I hear ya. Brianna, smuggling muggles who snuggle. I like it. I'll take it. I'm going to see my niece in a couple of weeks, and she loves Harry Potter. And one of the things I got her last year was a Harry Potter crochet book. Okay, I messed that up. Let's frog that and go back. Go back, go back, go back. Go back to where you were. But she loves Harry Potter, and I had bought her last summer a Harry Potter crochet pattern book. And I'm trying to think of what to get her this year, because I only see them once or twice a year because of where they live and where I live. And I'm trying to think of what do I get her for this Christmas and summer. So what I do is I gather their Christmas presents and then I bring them with me in the summertime. So it's like Christmas in August instead of Christmas in July. So I don't know what to get her. Is a spinner something that I could get her that you think she would like or be interested in? I'm trying to think I don't want to repeat another Harry Potter pattern book, but I'm trying to think of what she would enjoy. It's so much fun when you run into somebody that's into the same hobbies as you are. It's very easy to gift them things, and they appreciate it, and they understand the work that goes into it, you know? I go once a year. Yeah. To a movie theater? Last movie I saw was Mario Galaxy Movie. I remember when you went to go see that. What house does she like from Harry Potter? That is a good question, Jen. I want to say the one that Harry's from, Gryffindor. But I don't know that for a fact. But I would bet on Gryffindor. I thought about crocheting when I get better a mosaic blanket. Kathleen makes all these beautiful mosaic blankets, and I thought about making one for her with a Harry Potter seal or crest on it. I thought she'd enjoy that, but I'm not at that point yet. I'm not skilled enough yet. I'll get there one day. One day I'll get there. One day more. Get in there. There we go. Yarn's splitting on me. Let's fix that. There we go. All fixed. HP stitch markers. Harry Potter stitch markers. Do they have those? Does she read other stuff a lot? She reads anything. Anything you put in front of her, she will read it and digest it in a day, Brianna. She is a book reading fiend. Bookmarks, that's a good idea. I could make some Harry Potter themed bookmarks. That's a really good idea, Brianna. I like that. Crochet 4 scarves, let her choose. Oh my gosh, she could wear a different one each day, right? She's in New Jersey, so the weather does get cold during the winter, so it's something that she could use too. That's a good idea too, Jen. Bookmarks, scarves, or what if I made even, what if I just had an idea. What is that little a finch? Is it a golden finch? The thing that the wings flap out of? What if I made a little sack, crocheted a sack in the Harry Potter colors for Gryffindor, and she could, and I bought one of those little gold finches and put it in there. Snitch? A snitch? Okay. So I could make her a pouch as well, and put a little snitch. Sounds like I'm snitching on somebody. I'm snitching on you, Brianna. I think that would be an idea. She might like that. I'm not, I mean, Harry Potter is okay, but I'm more of a Lord of the Rings and Narnia fan than a Harry Potter fan. But I think that's just because, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I kind of want to do a purple, like a raspberry purple with this color. Something different, something that really is different than this cream. Oh, hey, I just, yeah, ran out of yarn. I was so into it. Let's go ahead and pull that. Add another skein to it. We're definitely going to have to block this, I think. Yes, I ran out of yarn. Like, I'm not playing yarn chicken, though. I've got lots more. So, I'm good. Take that label off there. And, of course, I'm going from the outside. If I can find the outside. Where is it? Where? Oh, there we go. Ta-da. Thought I was going to have to pull from the middle there a second. Knot these together. But I'm excited for Sunday's live. We'll have another contest for bragging rights. Tight this up real good. It's been a while since I've had to connect to, because I've been working on smaller projects the past week or two. There we go. Get back on track. For Narnia. Aslan and all those characters. Narnia was my first big girl book that I read, you know. When you dive into the world of adventures and books, and Narnia was my first young adult book, and I just fell in love with it. That and the voyage of what was the other one after the first book, the Downtrodden, or no. Yes. They have a whole book that happens on a ship. And that was my favorite of all of them. But then Lord of the Rings was just amazing. And when Saruman dies, there we go. Well, this is different. And I still have another blanket I'm working on too, but this one is going to work up much faster than the other one. Might work on my other blanket on Sunday. So I think I'll just buy popcorn there and pay crazy prices, but it is what it is. I lost my groove. You ever get in a groove and you're like, yeah. And then you lose your groove and you're trying to get back into it? Grooving on a Sunday afternoon. I sent you some gift idea links on Yarn Overhook. Thank you. Thanks, Brianna. I appreciate that because I have to come up with something for her and I hate to just get her anything. And I could give her a gift card, but I'd rather, I don't know, if I can find something I know she's going to like, I'd rather do that than give her a gift card. But if I don't know, then I'm happy to get her a gift card. So thanks for the tips. When's her birthday? August. I'm a horrible aunt. Sometime in this month too. You just made me think about that. But we're doing Christmas. We don't normally do for she's not extended family, but we do phone calls for birthdays. But this is a summer Christmas because I'm going to be I have 3 nephews and that one niece. My 3 nephews, they're easy to buy stuff for. Baseball, fishing, swimming stuff. Last year I got them automatic boats, remote boats, and it was a lot of fun when we were at the lake. But the boys are just so much easier. One of them loves baseball cards, but my niece is the one that's into painting and crochet and all that fun stuff. I have a couple of weeks, yeah. I have time. Puzzles is another thing they like. But we have a little guy that's going to be there, and he has a hard time staying away from playing dishes with the puzzles. Like, he's like a tornado. When you have a puzzle out, he comes over and he thinks it's his thing. But he's a little guy. He's a tiny guy. So he hasn't got that whole process of this puzzle is supposed to stay on this table. It's not supposed to be on the floor. That's the only way I can put it. If you're willing to crochet, I'll send you a sweater. Ooh. Ooh. I have never done clothing, Brianna. I know Antoinette wants to get me to make a wearable in DK before the end of this year. I think that's going to be tight. I think she's being a little ambitious. But that's just because I have doubt in myself, whereas other people don't. So, I love patterns, though. I need to reach out to Funchella, too. She has yet to pick out the pattern she wants. Chain 3. We're at a corner now. Well, this was a productive day. I'm glad to be able to get this done, spend some time with you all before I go to the movies. And I'll let you know what I think of the movie. I did post another video. It's a short one, a little tour of a store called London Yarns. This one, the angle is down at times because it's a small shop and there was a lot of people in there. So as I was trying to record the yarn shop, I was trying to be respectful to other people who were there and not record them. I did catch somebody once, but it was an accident, and you know, so but I look forward to filming another shop next weekend, so I'll have another video up around that as well. I mean, you can wear socks, scarves, earrings. That's a wearable, I suppose. That's true too. I have made scarves before. I've never made socks, but I have made scarves. Scarves, not scars. Scarves. Earrings, like Alexis's earrings, those are wearable, yeah. I need to 3D print part of my sister's gift before she gets home. Okay, Brianna. That's exciting. I love the 3D printer. I want to get my husband a 3D printer and have it out in his shop and see what he gets into. I think that's so neat that you have a 3D printer. I remember when 3D printers were controversial, and now it's all about AI. Nobody thinks about 3D printers anymore. All right. Well, we've definitely gotten started on this, considering I started it 15 minutes before the live, because I like to get a project started before I jump on the live so it doesn't seem so discombobulated. But yeah, we've got this all figured out. I think as I'm looking at this, something doesn't look right. What is wrong? I went there. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in the corner. That's the problem. See how I talk to myself? I'm talking to you all, but I'm also talking to myself at the same time. I think I'll get my spinner down. I'm gotten distracted. Let's try that again. There we go. So what game would you all like to play on Sunday? Do you have a preference? We could do true crime, crochet style. Or we could do fake or real pattern names. We could also play crochet taboo, if you like the game Taboo. And I've got another game I'm trying to polish out. Maybe we'll even launch that one on Sunday, if anybody doesn't have a preference. Taboo, crochet taboo. That's it. That'll work. We'll play crochet taboo on Sunday. And I also have a little project on the side I've been working on that I hopefully will have finished to show you all on Sunday as well. It's just hard during the week for me to get time in to crochet. Sometimes when I'm watching Barb or Sammy, I can crochet. Depends if I'm modding or not, how much I have to pay attention, and that really depends on how much I'm getting done or accomplished. It also depends on the work schedule, blah, 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 blah. I have been lucky lately. I won a couple of things from Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style. I won some stitch markers. She's sending those to me, and then I was lucky enough to win one of Barb's blankets too. Whenever it gets here, no rush, but I'm excited to show you all these things. One of the favorite things I like to do on this channel is show off other people's projects. Yeah, it's fun to do my own projects and finish my own projects, but it's also fun to spotlight other people and what they're working on, and bragging about other people, uplifting and all that fun stuff. I enjoy it. Taboo sounds like fun. No, never have I ever. I've played that game, Jen. That's a good idea. I'll have to spend a couple of days setting that up for another weekend. I think this weekend we'll play Crochet Taboo. But I do like Have You, I Have Never, Have You Ever, Never. That's a good idea. I think I'll set that up for maybe next weekend. How's that work? I have the hiccups all of a sudden. I don't know where they came from. I like Taboo. It's a lot of fun to play. All right, I'm going to finish up this row, and then I am going to head out and get ready to go to our matinee. I hope the movie's good. It's a really long movie. I heard it's like 3 hours, which is crazy. But I haven't seen a 3-hour movie since Lord of the Rings either, so. Alright, this is my last cluster. And then I'm going to head out, go pick up people, ride out to the movie theater, get some buttery popcorn that I really shouldn't eat, but it's the movies. You got to get popcorn when you go to the movies. All right, there we go. So I started this about 15 minutes before the live, and I think we did a decent amount. I got a nice chunk of it done. I just need to figure out what colors I want to stripe through here. And I'm not sure what I want to do. Or even maybe I kind of want to use a purplish or a variegated yarn. Something that adds a little bit of pop, 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 popcorn. Sheesh. Watch a matinee and get out for dinner. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to have fun, have a good time. And then tomorrow will be fun too. Drink some water and hold your breath. I hold my breath. That usually works for hiccups, Jen. And I don't know. I think it's gone already. But yeah, I hear ya. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Sunday, I'm around longer, more often. We play a game. I also do some other 15-minute spotlight of content information. I hope I see you then. Thank you, Jen, Kathleen, Mary, Anastasia, if you're here, Brianna, Trouble, everybody, and Barb, if you're there. Anybody else sitting and chilling and relaxing in the background, thank you so much. And if you do watch this later, please hit the like button and give me a comment. I always respond back to people. It's nice to know who's watching the replay. So thank you so much, and you all have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we will see you Sunday. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye. Bye.
Grab your yarn and your favorite tea. There's a place where friends can be. Every stitch tells a story. Every color shines so bright. Welcome to Horizon Crochet, where creativity finds its way. Laugh a little, stay a while. Share a pattern, share a smile. At Horizon Crochet, we're all friends here, making memories year after year. One stitch at a time, we'll grow together, crocheting through every kind of weather.